Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Raul Melendez, and this is MPA580 Legal and Ethical Issues in the Public Sector. In this presentation, I will focus on open document requests commonly associated with the Freedom of Information Act at the federal level. However, when working with the county governmental agency, such as the Riverside County Behavioral Health, the process is carried out through the California Public Records Act. I will begin with a brief overview of public records, then move into the specific information selected and the county agency responsible for that information, which in this case it'll be the Riverside County Department of Behavioral Health. I will then walk you through submitting a public records request using a county level example. And lastly, I will connect this process to ethical considerations and conclude with final remarks. So, as outlined in the agenda, the focus of this request is on the number of individuals who receive behavioral health services through Riverside County behavioral health programs by age group over the past 3 years based on the most recent available data. This includes children ages 0 to 12, adolescents ages 13 to 17, and adults further broken down into age ranges of 18 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, and 60 and older. This information is maintained by the Riverside County Department of Behavioral Health, which oversees publicly funded services across the county. Identifying the appropriate agency is important as public records requests must be directed to the entity that holds the data. Organizing that request in this way ensures that information is specific and aligned with how population data is typically reported. This supports transparency, accountability, and helps build public trust within county systems, which aligns with core public administration principles. In this slide, I will now walk you through submitting a public record request. While the Freedom of Information Act applies at the federal level, a county governmental agency such as previously stated RUHS BH operates under the California Public Records Act. To begin, you can visit the Riverside County Department of Behavioral Health website, which provides general information about available services. This slide demonstrates the Riverside County Public Records page where the request process is outlined. At this stage, you would select the option to access the Public Records Act portal, which directs you to the system used to submit requests. Once you're in the Public Records Act portal, you are required to complete a request form. This includes entering a request description and selecting the appropriate department, such as Riverside County Behavioral Health. It will also provide contact information so the agency can respond and deliver the requested records. The portal includes guidance and tips to help ensure the request is clear and properly submitted. At this point, the request would be entered directly into the form. In this example, the request would include the following description. I am requesting the number of individuals who receive behavioral health services through Riverside County behavioral health programs by age group, including children ages 0 to 12, adolescents ages 13 to 17, and adults ages 18 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, and 60 and older for the past 3 years. After completing the form, the request is finalized and submitted through the portal. Once submitted, the agency is required to respond within 10 days under the California Public Records Act. Although full response times may vary depending on the scope of the request. This process demonstrates how transparency is implemented in practice within a county government agency. These are the references used for this presentation, including course material and supporting resources related to public records law and transparency in government. The example used throughout this presentation focus on county governmental agency, specifically the Riverside County Department of Behavioral Health, to demonstrate how the request process works in practice. To conclude this presentation, public records requests promote transparency and accountability in public administration. They support ethical decision making by ensuring that agency remains open and responsible to the communities they serve. They also strengthen public trust and provide access to important public information. This approach aligns with the principles of the American Society of Public Administration Code of Ethics, which emphasizes transparency, accountability, and serving the public's interest. Thank you so much for watching.